From high atop Healthcare Hill in Central Maryland, this is BSN Headline News. Today's top story is personal health assessments. You've heard that knowledge is power. Well, Bon Secours wants to put a little bit of power in your hands, and we'll pay you $300 to give you that power. Yes, you heard me correctly. If you take both parts of the Personal Health Assessment, or PHA, Bon Secours will give you a $300 wellness incentive if you are on the Bon Secours Medical Plan. Sound too good to be true? Well, wait a minute. I'll go you one more. New this year, if you take both parts of the PHA, you'll not only get the $300 in incentive dollars, but one lucky employee at each local system will also receive medical plan coverage free for 1 year. In other words, no employee premiums. Now, I'm going to encourage you to go to IRIS to get the details, but this is worth looking into. To get the details, go to the Human Resources link on the navigation bar at the top of the BSN Welcome page just below the IRIS logo. Then, click Healthy Me, Healthy You, and look for the 2015 Wellness Incentives. But briefly speaking, there are two parts of the PHA to complete. First, the online wellness profile. Now, this is a confidential online interactive survey that asks a series of questions about your health-related practices. There are no wrong answers, but you do need to answer all the questions that you can. It is available at www.bonsecourswellness.com, so you can take it anytime. That's part one. Next, the on-site health screening. The on-site health screening requires that you show up at one of the many scheduled health screenings at your local system for some benchmark key biometrics. Things like blood pressure, weight, body mass index, cholesterol, and blood glucose levels. Now, if you prefer, you can have your own physician complete the screening form. Details are on IRIS. But again, these are confidential screenings, as it is your personal information, but knowledge you can use to track your health. And knowledge is power. Power for you to become a healthier you, or to show you that you are on the right track as far as your health is concerned. And if you complete both parts of the PHA, Bon Secours will give you $300 in wellness incentives. Now, keep in mind that you have to complete both parts of the PHA by August 31st, 2015. So, look for locations and times at your local system for the on-site health screening. Complete the online wellness profile, and don't miss this chance to get $300 in wellness incentives, and maybe, just maybe, a free year of medical plan coverage. Knowledge is power. In other news, BSN Headline News is pleased to introduce Craig McCoy as the new Chief Executive Officer for Bon Secours St. Francis Health System in Greenville, South Carolina. In a press release dated May 7, 2015, and after an extensive national search, Bon Secours Health System and Bon Secours St. Francis Board of Directors announced R. Craig McCoy as the new Chief Executive Officer for Bon Secours St. Francis Health System. Mr. McCoy will assume his responsibilities on June 8, 2015. Mr. McCoy comes to Bon Secours from Emory Healthcare in Atlanta, Georgia, where he most recently served as Chief Executive Officer of Emory St. Joseph's Hospital. Emory St. Joseph's Hospital is a Catholic joint venture with Trinity Health and the only community hospital to receive 5 consecutive Magnet designations. Prior to his time at Emory, Mr. McCoy served as Chief Executive Officer at Paradise Valley Hospital in Phoenix, Arizona, and Vice President of Professional Service, Oconee Medical Center in Seneca, South Carolina. Mr. McCoy's roots run deep in Greenville. He grew up in the Greenville community, graduated from Furman University in Business Administration, and earned his Master's in Health Administration from Clemson University, Medical University of South Carolina. And served as a paramedic in Greenville County EMS. According to Tom Morris, Senior Vice President of Sponsorship and Theology at BSN, I'm looking forward to serving with Craig in his new role as CEO. I think he brings many wonderful gifts to our ministry to enhance and grow our service in the community. To which Mark Nance added, Craig is joining the Bon Secours ministry at an exciting time. Bon Secours St. Francis is positioned for tremendous growth. Craig's proven track record will take our health system to the next level. Please join us in welcoming R. Craig McCoy, Bon Secours St. Francis Health System's new Chief Executive Officer. Finally, Kevin Halter, Chief Executive Officer at Bon Secours Kentucky Health System, is back in the news. Kevin has been elected as the chairman of the Kentucky Hospital Association's Board of Trustees for the association's 2015-2016 year. Kevin brings to his new role more than 30 years of healthcare executive leadership, including experience in strategic planning, operations, business development, and management engineering. Kevin joined Bon Secours in 2004 and was named CEO in 2009. He was installed as chairman of the Kentucky Hospital Association Board of Trustees during their 86th annual convention in Lexington, Kentucky. According to Kevin, to be chosen to serve an organization with such a rich history of service to the hospital community in Kentucky is a great honor and responsibility. I'm grateful and look forward to the year ahead. The association represents hospitals, related healthcare organizations, and integrated healthcare systems dedicated to sustaining and improving the health status of the citizens of Kentucky. Please join us in congratulating Kevin Halter, Chief Executive Officer of Bon Secours Kentucky Health System, as the new Chairman of the Board of Trustees for the Kentucky Hospital Association. Well, that's it for this week. Stay tuned to this portal for future up-to-the-minute information on these and other stories on BSN Headline News. I'm Dave Schlachter. Thanks for joining us. BSN Headline News is a production of Bon Secours Productions and is solely responsible for its content.